Hello, I am Terry Tripp, and welcome to day 30. We made it of Shut the Hell Up. I want to give you something that the Lord has been doing in our ministry, through our ministry, with this book in a very unique way in prisons. A couple of years ago, a lady came up to me and said, Terry, I go into prisons, take books into prisons, and we want to take your book, but we can't because of the hardcover. And she said, have you ever done a soft cover? And I said, no, I haven't. She said, well, if you ever do, let me know. We want to take them into the prison. I didn't think that much about it until a couple of weeks later. I was approached by another person, same thing. Didn't think that much about it till 2 weeks later. I got a note from a lady in prison requesting a copy of the book. And so after all of these things happened, I called our printer, and we can print and ship this book to a prisoner for $4. And over the past year, we have been able to print and ship 3,000 copies to prisoners all over America. We have a file folder filled with cards and letters from men, women, juveniles that have received this book and given their life to Christ. They have had hell stopped roaring. It has stopped roaring in their mind, and heaven has been released. Some have said, you know, we are freer on the inside than we ever were when we were out of prison. We're freer now because of this gift. Thank you for sending this book. The reason why I wanted to end these segments with this praise report is because 2 weeks ago, I had 7 letters from 7 different ladies in a correctional institution in Raleigh, North Carolina, requesting the book. One of them even asked if I would come speak there at the prison. And I'm saying all this to tell you that there are 7 million people behind bars, either in jail or prison, juvenile. When we ship this book to a prisoner, it is passed around minimum 10, 11 times. And so 700,000 copies shipped to men and women would cover all 7 million that are locked up. And I just believe with all of my heart, and I'm taking a step of faith, but our ministry, we want to cover that area, which I want to call a mission field, because if hell is roaring anywhere, it is in prison. And I want to ask you to help us do that. Help us take the gospel into a place where people may never darken the door of a church or ever see a video like this on the internet. You can do that by simply going to our website right now and just making a secured donation. $4. We can, for $4, take the gospel to a man or a woman behind prison bars. But we won't just reach one, we will reach a minimum of 10 for $4. And I have hundreds of letters and cards from men and women saying how they've accepted Christ. So $40 will help us ship 10. That'll reach a minimum of 100 people. We can ship an entire case of 88 books for just $352. So ever how you're able to help, ever how you're able to give, realize that this seed will be for all of eternity. You will reap a harvest for eternity because of the lives of men and women that will be changed because of this. So thank you for allowing me to take this last segment to just kind of encourage you and ask you to help us take this word that I know works. I look forward to hearing from you, and I just want to say before we close, thank you for joining with me. And if you have a friend, if you have a loved one that is behind bars, you want to get this book to them, shoot me an email, terry@terrytripp.com, and give us their name, their number, the information that we need, and we will ship them a copy. Thank you again for joining me for all of these segments. If you have missed any, go to Terry Tripp Men YouTube, our YouTube channel, and you can watch all 30 of these segments. Listen, it will shut the hell up in your life. I appreciate you, and I call you blessed.